What's up, guys? Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522, and today I'm here with an update to my video on the plastics of MVP. Let's get to it. Before we get to the video, please click that like button if you're enjoying the content. If you find yourself coming back often, make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell. It really helps me out, and I try to post videos at least once a week. As always, thank you all for the support. So as I said, this is an update to my previous video on the plastics of MVP, so be sure to check that video out first if you haven't already. In that video, I talked about how we had seen the evolution of Eclipse to Eclipse 2.0, and at the time, I was waiting for more samples, more molds to be available in Eclipse for me to weigh in, and we have finally hit that mark, and I am ready to give my thoughts on Eclipse 2.0. Since that time, though, we've had some cool expansion. So first, we've seen another disc offered in Prism, which is the Envy. The Pyro is the only stock mold really being released in Prism right now, so we have a putter now. Hoping to see the Proxy soon, just given the shared core. Hopefully Proxy Posse will be getting their fix. But again, when there's more molds available in Prism, these things have really cool flights, so I'm curious to see how that scales up with drivers. But yeah, once I have more samples available for me to test out, I'll give my thoughts on this blend. And we also saw the introduction of R2 Neutron, the recycled blend from MVP. So we have this available in relays. Nothing stock though, but we had a lot of them in mystery boxes as lab seconds. It's also the PDGA member disc, and we also have 3 putter molds available. But again, I need a few more samples to be able to weigh in on that. And the reason we are here, Eclipse 2.0. So this stuff is radioactive glow. It's the best on the market. In terms of characteristics, feel, very gummy, good feel. Not, I'd say somewhere around plasma in terms of gumminess. It's not like R2 Neutron. I can't bend this in half without damaging the disc. But still great grip. Really bright. I mean, you can see it in day and night. I've lost the stuff under leaves in the on a bright day, and I can see it glowing through the leaves. It's just that awesome. So love it for that. Now the real reason we're here is though stability. The argument is glow the most overstable blend. For other brands, it's always been the case simply by nature of the plastic. Glow is just inherently heavy because of the pigment. So like I don't think I've ever saw a MD3 under 180 grams. I threw that for a bit. And it's just, just by being a heavier disc, it takes more arm speed to get up to speed. So it's normally going to dump out sooner for more people. So just by weight, it kind of felt like those discs were the most overstable. Would that be true for MVP? Yes, but not quite for the same reason. So MVP does have a bit of, the Eclipse has a bit of a heavier rim, or I'm sorry, a heavier core. But the nature of the plastic is very interesting. They talked about it, MVP talked about it in the November 2020 newsletter, which I'll pop up here. I'm sorry, the lab report. And I think we just kind of glossed over it because we were happy about getting, just really great glow discs. And also it was 2020 and the world was, blowing up. So, still is. But yeah, so this section right here is very interesting. They talk about basically the nature of the plastic and how it cools with the pigment in it. And the main thing is that the core experiences less shrinkage during the cooling process. So this line I've highlighted here it just talks about, one, you're going to have less dome or shoulder, so the discs are going to have a little less glide, but you're also going to have a higher parting line height, which makes a disc fly more overstable. Here I have a side-by-side for you of a fission wave and an Eclipse wave, and you can see it is a pretty dramatic difference. If I can, I'll try to throw up some putters. I believe that just by nature of the putter shape, it's going to be a less severe change in parting line height, just because it's a more rounded edge. But I think you're going to see it more pronounced in higher speed drivers. So it's interesting. It's almost like a variance created by the plastic itself. So that's very cool. But yes, everyone says Eclipse is the most overstable blend of MVP plastic, and you are correct. When I was looking at this, like I said, I wanted to look at sample size. I saw the lab report there. I just want to make sure, was that true? Were the parting line heights getting pulled up? And it was true. I want to see, like, was it a variance? Because I've had the glow insanities, really overstable. I wanted to see, was it just a run variance? So I got a bunch of samples. I've had a ton of Eclipse insanities, and they are pretty much all in perfect line with each other. So it's not a variance. It's just a product of how the disc is made. So yes, Eclipse is the most overstable blend. So that being said, if you are looking for a disc and you find something you like, but you wish it was a little more overstable, go to an Eclipse Blend. Eric Oakley was loving the Reactor, and he likes the Eclipse because it has that little extra overstability to handle the torque of a forehand, and he's been ripping on that thing. But yeah, I mean, MVP, shout out to them for the Eclipse Blend. It's a really great glow blend. I mean, best glow on the market. I love the feel of it. And Brad and Chad are crazy. They want to keep it going. They want to improve glow beyond what it already is. So more power to those mad scientists. But before I go, guys, I just want to remind you I have a giveaway going for hitting 600 subscribers on YouTube. I'll have the announcement video linked here, so be sure to get into that. I am running that for another week or so. So make sure you get in the running for those 3 discs. As always, guys, thank you so much for all the support. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care. Thank you to my sponsors for all your disc golf needs. Check out Phoenix Discs and Basket Bashers Disc Golf.